How fitting. I was hunted by the Inquisition and land directly on a church. It all looks very ramshackle. I'm no builder, but by the look of things, this tower only has a few years left in it. The net is quite tattered, but a piece of it is still usable. The net from the flying machine. There's not much left of it. I'll cut a piece off and take it with me. There's not much that can be recovered. There's a loose stone in the wall. The tower seems really dilapidated. I've no idea how far south I've flown, but I'm back by the sea. I don't know exactly how long I've been flying, but I know I was flying south. This must be a harbour town in Andalusia. There's something going on down there. I can hear screams and the noise of battle. My way out. Unfortunately locked from below. The collision hasn't really made the tower any more stable. The collision hasn't really made the tower any more stable. Doesn't work. Not enough leverage. I put the stone next to the trapdoor. Let's see. Yes, that's much better. I'll put it back in. I could now, in theory, walk across, if only it weren't so high. On the other hand, I've just flown through the air, by night. This is a piece of cake in comparison. It's a hell of a long way down. I'd rather not climb down there. The wall and the scaffolding don't offer enough places to hold on. That's where I want to be. But how do I get down there? It's all down from there. The sill isn't wide enough to balance on without a safety mechanism. It's all down from there. The sill isn't wide enough to balance on without a safety mechanism. The net should offer me a bit of protection. One foot in front of the other. Nice and slow, then nothing can go wrong. Unbelievable how easy it is. I've done it! I've got there in one piece. Sounds as if the ladder doesn't really want me to be climbing down it. The scaffolding further down looks a lot more stable. I just have to get to the ladder over there. That looks really wobbly. It wouldn't take much to knock it down. There you have it, a bridge. The scaffolding further down looks a lot more stable. I just have to get to the ladder over there. This one here is even more rotten than the others. I have to jump onto there. No problem after that high wire act on the sill. What's going on?
Shh! Be quiet.
Who was that? Who were we hiding from? Soldiers of the Inquisition?
You're not from round here, are you?
If this isn't Barcelona, then no.
It's not as far as I know. Tell me, this thing on the roof, what is it?
A so-called Theodorian flying machine.
Did you fly here in it?
Yes, I worked on it for an age until I came up with the idea of using hot air. Well, actually, it was more of a coincidence.
You simply have to repair it as quickly as you can. My father won't believe his eyes. He has to go to North Africa as soon as possible. The harbour is completely overrun with soldiers. With your flying device, we could just fly over all that.
That's not possible. I have absolutely no material or anything else.
Oh, I see. Oh well.
What was that all about? I don't know what's in there for me. Heavy stones from the church wall. Overripe fruit. A banquet for the wasps. I'm not going to get at them without getting stung. The scaffolding doesn't give me the impression that they're working hard on the reconstruction. More as if the church would fall in on itself if the scaffolding weren't there. I guess there are more important things to be done in this town right now. Clear water, or at least that's how it looks. I've no idea who that's supposed to be. A hunter, perhaps? She's probably gone to the harbour. Didn't she say that her father wants to go to North Africa? Perhaps I can sail with him. I hope I can catch her.
Hey, you there! Come over here! Hey, do I have to tell you again? Get over here!
I've done nothing wrong. I've just been walking around town.
Lucky you. I have to stand by the gate all day. I can't even go and get some water. Can you do that for me?
If that's us quits, it'd be my pleasure. A lemon tree. I'm sure it's seen better days. A lemon. Tangy and refreshing. Looks as though the town is plagued by corsair attacks. I'll cut the lemon in 2 halves. It goes to the next floor up, of no interest to me. Either no one dares open the door, or no one lives here. Either no one dares open the door, or no one lives here. A long wooden pole. Seems to be from the scaffolding. I'll take it. That's some evil kind of wasp. I don't know, but those beasts certainly look aggressive. I should put some water in the canteen first. If life gives you a lemon, then make a refreshing drink out of it. I don't want to do that. That should pep up the boring water a bit. I don't want to do that. A bottle of fermented water that smells of fresh lemons. It'll taste good to the soldier, but won't do him much good.
What is it?
Is there anything else I can do for you? Guard the gate, perhaps?
No, that is my duty. Just bring me something to drink.
You don't happen to have seen a young woman running towards the harbour?
No, but if I had, then she wouldn't have got past me in a hurry.
Does that mean you don't let anyone through to the harbour?
Not to the harbour, not anywhere. The order was to seal off the city in all directions.
Say, why are there so many guards about the place? Has it got anything to do with the Inquisition?
Hmm? No, we haven't got time for such antics. We're defending Almeria from those vermin corsairs.
The Corsairs?
Nothing more than pirates. They sailed in 3 days ago, and since then they've murdered and plundered whatever stands in their way. The wretched swines.
Then it's good that you're guarding this gate.
With my life. Que viva España! That took a long time. You want me to die of thirst? Give it here. What is this? It tastes really different, really good.
Well then, enjoy.
Oh, I shouldn't have drunk it so quickly. Can you stay here a minute and guard the gate?
Sure I can.
But take care. And don't let any of those murderous corsairs in. Do you hear?
Understood. Either no one dares open the door, to the harbour. I have to find that girl's ship before it sails off without me. Damn, that must be one of those accursed corsairs.
Hey, where are you going?
To the harbour?
I thought the Spanish weren't letting anyone out. Are you trying to spy? make you a hole for a third ear in a minute.
No, I'm just looking for someone.
Hey, Daddy!
Jamila, there you are. Where have you been?
In the city. Had a bit of a look around.
Alone? You shouldn't do that. Come on now, time to set sail. Ah!
Hey, Captain! Don't bust him up. I can put him to good use.
If you say so, but feed him from your rations.
Fine. Can you take him? I've got my hands full.
Ow! Damn!
Shut it, or I'll make shark food of you. Being locked up and sold as a slave wasn't really what Fyodor had in mind. But there he was, in the hands of the corsairs on the high seas. At least the captain's beautiful daughter, Jamila, visited him every day and provided him with food.
Wake up! There's some good news.
Tell me, is my toilet bucket finally going to be emptied? Or perhaps I'm to be allowed to have a walk around without the ankle chains on?
Much better.
You're bringing me my food because the stinky fellow that usually comes has finally died of bad breath?
Even better. It's nearly my birthday.
That's nice for you. And
then I get a present. My father lets me choose one.
do you mean from me? But I haven't got anything else. You've taken everything I had.
You fool! You are the present. I've always wanted to have my own slave.
I'm to be your slave?
Yes, it's going to be great. I already know all the things I'm going to do with you.
Really? What exactly are you thinking of?
They've seen us! Heave to! Heave to!
Oh no!
Jamila, wait! What's going on out there? Who has seen us? Jamila! Someone's shooting at us. I mean, at the Corsairs. Is this good or bad news for me? Hey, get me out of here. Damn. Another hit like that and my journey ends here. That went under the waterline. The water is rising, slowly but surely. We're going down. I'm going down. I have to get out of here. Help! Jamila! Jamila! No one can hear me with all that noise. I have to try and get out on my own. Rusty, but not useless. I've got one. Water is getting in through that leak. I've got to get out of here as quickly as possible. The crossbow has fallen down. Unfortunately, it's out of reach. The bars of the grating are too close together. I can't get at the padlock. The frame has iron fittings on it. I can press notches into the blade like that. Ha! It works! There's no other use for the cutlass. My arm definitely fits through. Now I can reach it! A grappling hook. The mount clearly took a battering during the attack. I've got no bolts. My arm definitely fits through. A grappling hook. I'd rather not. A crossbow. Nice piece of kit. However, there's nothing to load it with. Someone really wanted to make sure that the bird didn't fly away. Water is getting in through that leak. I've got to get out of here as quickly as possible. I'd rather not. I've got no bolts. A grappling hook. The mount is loose. Looks as though one nudge would be enough to make the grappling hook fall. I've got no bolts. If only I could reach it somehow. My arm definitely fits. I've got no bolts. There are chests back there. I can't see anything else from here. Dry bread, better than nothing. This leg of mutton looks anything but edible, but I'm incredibly hungry. Now I feel bad, but at least my stomach isn't rumbling. I'll keep the bones. The tip of the bone is too light. I won't be able to shoot with that. The rivet fits exactly to the bone. I could load the crossbow with this bolt. It worked! That That'll be useful. Yes! Let's get out of here. Chests full of booty. All kinds of junk. There's nothing in there of use to me, though. Except for the hammer and chisel. And the broken pump drill. Perhaps I can repair it. A pump drill spindle without a cord. No use. Hammer and chisel. The tools of a sculptor. It shook up all the cargo, and now it's all wedged together. I can't get through there. The grating, for a change, wasn't locked. I can't move the grating. The barrel on it is just too heavy. The pump drill is broken. The cord is torn. A crossbow. Nice piece of kit. However, there's nothing to load it with. Dry bread. Better. When I touch this figurine, it's as though my brother were here. As if he was standing behind me and were placing his hand on my shoulder. Strange, but somehow reassuring. No idea what's in it. Hopefully it's just water. I can't move the grating. The barrel on it is just too heavy. That could be the main mast, so I'm roughly in the middle of the ship. These barrels are more secure than the others. They probably got that new-fashioned liquor made of sugarcane in them. What's it called again? Rum. Reserves or stolen goods, or both. It shook up all the cargo, and now it's all wedged together. Spices, pumpkin seeds and salt. They can't be here for cooking with. Was the level of the sea really lower earlier, or does it just look that way? My prison. There's no way I want to go back in there. I'll take that, just in case I capture a birthday present too. Someone really wanted to make sure that the bird didn't fly away.